Terrence Crawford knows that if he beats me, there's nobody else in the world that can beat him. I think he knows that I'm the only one in the world that can beat him.
Greatness can come from anywhere.
I draw inspiration from the Filipino people and to God and my family. Hard work is the most difficult things in boxing.
Let's get into it.
So, ERROL Spence coming into this fight, yes, he's strong. Yes, he's broken orbital bones. Yes, he's busted up a lot of his opponents. Yes, he stopped some of his opponents. Yes, he's knocked out some of his opponents. But Terrence Crawford has done all the same things, y'all. And he has stopped his last hit opponents, like I said. Spence ain't did that. So for people to write Terrence Crawford off like he has no power, like he has no strength coming into this fight against Errol Spence, I understand if you a fan of ERROL Spence. But last time I checked, his profession is a professional prize fighter in the sport of boxing. So if you love boxing, which ERROL Spence is one of the best in the business, how can you not respect the game and see the problems in the world of hurt that Terrence Crawford can give and bring to Errol the Truth, aka the Big Fish, Spence Jr.? Please, somebody tell me. Because if I hear somebody else say Spence is the bigger guy and all this, if you listen to people talk about Bud, a lot of them talk about how strong he is. You guys seen some of the videos, man, like this dude is deadlifting 9,000 pounds. You know what I mean? Come on, like Bud is strong, just like Spence is strong. And between the two, if you look at the variations of stoppages and knockouts between Bud and the Big Fish, Bud is doing a little bit more damage in that department, you guys. So you cannot sit up here and say Crawford does not have the tools and the power to go in there and execute and get Spence out of there.
People crazy.
Just like in my right mind, I cannot sit up here and say that ERROL Spence can't go into this fight and hurt Terrence Crawford. He is proven, he is capable. Terrence Crawford, he has power. He can hurt you. He can stop you. And if you hurt Terrence Crawford, he will come back and hurt you.
I don't even know what to say, bro.
Bud, he has that dog. Bud has that grit. Bud has the skill. So if you hurt Terrence Crawford, this is the sport of boxing, so you can't pull out a gun and kill him. You're going to have to beat him. And when you hurt that man, that's when Bud wakes up. That's when that switch get flipped. And Bud start looking at you like a can of tuna. You know what I'm saying? And that's when he turns into the Big Fish. And he starts swimming around that ring. And once you start getting them deep waters, you know what I'm saying, he will pull you under and he will drown you. But the reality is, the true, uncut, pure, 100% reality is, both of these guys have the ability. Let's not talk about skill. Let's talk about the ability. They have the ability to hurt one another. They have the ability to possibly stop one another. So if you are not putting both of these guys on equal footing, I guess as far as that concerned, then you really don't know shit about boxing. I'm no Andre SOG Ward or some of the, you know what I mean, Max Kellerman, no. But I train and I can fight. And if there's one thing that I know, my uncle told me this a long time ago. We was on a block fighting, and I was fighting my man Ant. You know, well, we was like, you know, he wasn't fighting, you know what I'm saying, like that, but we was fighting. And I caught Ant with a shot. And keep in mind, Ant like 6'8", 6'9", big dude, you know what I'm saying, bouncer, big dude, big boy. You know what I'm saying? But I caught him with a shot. And we Muslim, you know what I mean? So you're not supposed to hit another Muslim in the face. And when I caught him, you know what I mean, I kind of reserved myself, you know what I mean? Because I caught him in the face. And my uncle was like, why you stop? Why you do that? And then we explained the situation. And then later on, like on a small block, you know what I mean, pulled me to the side and we had a conversation. And basically he told me this. He said, you never be afraid of somebody that's bigger than you. Because somebody who's generally bigger than their opponent, they use that size to intimidate them. You know what I'm saying? That's that bitch shit. It doesn't matter how big somebody is. Only thing that matters is skill. You look at what Bud did to Sean Porter. Stopped him, dropped him. I'm trying to tell y'all, man, like it doesn't matter who has more strength. Only thing that matters is who gets caught clean. And if somebody can recover or if somebody cannot. If Spence catches Bud and Bud don't get stopped, or he don't get rocked, or he don't get dropped, Spence is in trouble, because that's when Bud is going to wake up and he's going to attack Errol the True Spence. And if he hurts Errol the True Spence, Terrence Bud Crawford is one of the best finishers in the sport of boxing. He goes to the body just like Spence, has power just like Spence, but he puts his punches together better than Spence. In my opinion, his IQ is better than Spence. Errol Spence has mastered the fundamentals of boxing, which in itself is very important. But still, tools build. And Errol does have tools, but Terrence Bud Crawford toolbox is looking something like Home Depot.
Fatality.